Yo, what's going on, boys? Today I'm going to be playing some Queen Ball on Top Ladder, and this video is also going to be a mini guide on how to play Xbow in 2024, so if you enjoy the video, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'm going to try to make it really clear and not focus on a specific matchup, but just kind of focus on like the entire deck. So even if you're watching this video like what 6-7 months from now, it's still going to be valid. And yeah, let's just get into it. So number one tip is going to be always try to adapt as quick as you can to the meta. With all the new stuff in the game right now, like for example, monthly evolutions and a lot of different features, like for example, the Litter Prince and its ability, you want to always stay on top of your game knowledge. And I say this because a deck like Xbow is never going to be as broken as it was in the past, or like as broken as Goblin Giant at the moment. And because of this, Expo is only ever going to get worse. So to be able to win games and like have a lot of success, you always want to showcase better game knowledge, and for that you have to adapt pretty quick. For example, this matchup I'm facing right now, Golem Pump, used to be a lot different and a lot easier when evolutions were not in the game yet, because Golem players ran like a Lumberjack Dark Prince in their deck and not Evo Barbs, but because of the Evo Barbs, the matchup got like 10 times harder. But as time went on, I was able to find a different way to beat this matchup. Another example would be that, like with Golem, Lumberjack, Dark Prince, you want to kind of take out all the pumps on the field and never let them pump up. But when they have Barbarians Evo in the deck, it's hard to do that because you need to save the Fireball for the Barbarians. So you can't oftentimes like just Fireball to pump, because one tiny misplay could cost you the entire game now because of the evolutions. They're so dumb. So you have to always be careful, adapt, and yeah, just relearn like the same matchups if, you know, opponents pull out like different cards and different evolutions in the deck. I'm going to pop the ability here. Okay, that was basically all for the first tip, so I'm going to kind of focus on the game right now. Okay, Queen got some damage on the tower. I'm probably going to Axbow on the left lane here. He might pump, so I'm going to go Axbow. Okay, just going to Axbow right now. He does have a healer in hand, so he might try to tank for it. Okay, he might try to go for like a Scaly Drags on the Axbow, so I'm going to keep the Fireball ready. Also going to Cannon, though, to take out the healer. He might be able to Golem. Yeah, let's go for the Golem. I guess I could have waited like a little bit longer to see if he would go for the Scaly Drags, but I wanted to Cannon there to take out the healer quickly so I'd be able to get a lock. Didn't work out though. Gonna Skeletons right now. Okay, back to my Evo Knight. I actually don't need it though. I'm gonna log on the Golemites, pop my ability here on the Queen, take out the E-Drag, and then I'm just gonna Knight right now. Okay, Barb should die now. I'm gonna Axeball on the right lane. Wait, this is kind of good. He's not gonna be able to take out my Queen. He just cycled a Bar Barrel, so wait, this is actually really good. I'm gonna Knight right now, Axeball on the tower. I'm gonna Ice Spear, and that should be game because he's not gonna be able to reset it. He's gonna have to go for like an E-Drag Tornado, but yo, what? Golem in the back. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, one thing that does not change over time is how bad the Golem players are. They've been so bad since like the dawn of time, and they still don't know how to play the matchup. Oh my goodness. Golem in the back when there's Axeball on your tower. Nice. Okay, 24, not too bad. That is gonna put me at top 98. Gonna hop right in, see when I find a match. Okay, on to my next match here. Oh, yikes. Okay, I faced this guy like an hour ago. He's playing Evolution Recruits with Mega Knight. Such an annoying, disgusting deck. But I don't have a choice. I don't want to face this, but yeah, look at what the evolutions bring out in the meta. But anyways, tip number 2 is going to be always try to keep track of cycle and elixir. I'm going to get started on cycle counting because it's like a lot easier than elixir counting. And probably not a lot easier because champions kind of made it like a lot more complicated. But basically, you play a card and you have to play 4 more cards to get it back. Unless you have a champion on the field, then it's only 3 cards. Hence the 3-card cycle. But thing is, sometimes champions kind of mess up your cycle a lot. So it's always important to like keep in mind that when a champion is down, you want to kind of like, I don't know, focus a lot more in cycle counting, because if you get the cycle wrong, then yeah, that could kind of impact the whole game. I would say like if you want to go in while a champion is down, it's better not to go in with the Axbow deck especially. Like for example, if they have a Queen in the back down and they played a RG and like, I don't know, they played 2 cards, it's better not to go in because they might just be able to play 1 more card and then, oh, bad Skeletons, my bad. But yeah, they might just be able to play 1 more card and then try to get the RG back. I don't know if that was a good explanation, but sometimes the champions also come back in your hand in 2 cards and mess up your cycle heavy. Like if you're trying to get back to a Fireball for the minion horde and you get a Litter Prince back, you're kind of cooked. So yeah, champions kind of mess things up in that regard, but it's really important to keep your cycle and your opponent's cycle in track, because trust me, like the game just gets a lot more easier. You can punish like so much easier if you know like what cards they have in hand, and also defending gets a lot easier if you actively keep track of cycle. And it doesn't take too much to like be good at it. You just have to have like a bit of practice. Like if you actually try to keep track of cycle for like a week or two, you're actually gonna be really good at it. But elixir counting, oh my god, is gonna be so hard. It took me like months to get this good at elixir counting, and I'm still not like the best at it, but basically it doesn't have to be exact. You just have to have like an idea of like how much elixir they might be when you're starting off. Like even now, sometimes I don't get like that exact elixir. Like I don't know what they're at exactly, but I just have a feeling that they're kind of low on elixir and stuff like that. If you start counting elixir from like right now, like after this video, you're probably gonna take like a month or two to be really good at it, but getting like the base of it is actually not that hard. Like I can guarantee like more than half of you guys don't even bother to try to keep track of elixir, but if you do, it's like a life changer. It's like a game changer. It's so much easier to like punish as well. I know I keep saying that, but it's actually a lot easier to punish your opponents if you know what elixir they're at all times. I'm gonna Knight right now to pull that Mega Knight out. Maybe the Xbow locks on. Oh, perfect. Oh my god, that was a really good interaction. But back to what I was talking about, it's kind of a feeling though. Like once you get really good at elixir counting, and I'm talking like top ladder level of good, it's just kind of like you start subconsciously counting it. You don't even realize that you're counting elixir, but you always like know what elixir they're at. In single and double elixir mostly, because in triple elixir it's kind of hard to keep track of everything on the field and the elixir. But to be honest though, triple elixir is like, it's not even like a real game mode. You just have to kind of like keep the flow going, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm going to Xbow on defense here. That was basically all I had to say about elixir and cycle counting. So going to focus on the game. I don't know if that made sense. I try to explain like elixir and cycle counting quite often, and I don't know if I do a good job on it. But anyways, going to log right now. Going to fireball. Just going to skeletons on the right. Really good defense. I'm not taking any damage. And this guy's win condition is a flying machine, I guess. So he's not going to do much. That might get one shot on my tower though. I'm fine with eating the one shot. It's not going to do... Oh, never mind. Okay. Well, I'm going to play an Xbow on defense. Yo, I could probably make a penis in this game and triple elixir. But, no, I don't want to mess around right now. This guy has a recruits and a Mega Knight in the deck, so definitely going to have to focus. Going to go for a cannon right now. Okay, just going to Knight in the back. Ooh, back to Xbow. Okay, let's kind of build up the base, I guess. I guess I am making a penis now. Gonna skeletons. Just gonna Ice Spear on the left and then just gonna Fireball. Okay, I'm back to Xbow into cannons. How do I do this? Okay, cannon here. I have to make it longer, so maybe try to get back to like a second cannon and put it above that cannon. Nah, there's no space. I can Xbow down. Oh, he keeps arrows in my buildings. Yikes. Alright, you know what? I win the game anyways, and this matchup is not even that easy, so kind of proud of this win, I'm not gonna lie. Gonna log right now to take out the Litter Prince. Ooh, Evil Knight on the tower. Gonna Knight. Okay, recruits are running. Gonna Fireball on the left here, and then I'm just gonna Skellies on the side. Pop my ability for the evil recruits so they don't do any damage on my queen. Gonna Knight. Back to my Fireball so I can probably Fireball on the tower, and that is gonna be a good game. I'm not gonna lie, that Knight interaction was so genius. It pulled the Mega Knight out and also kept the Fisherman like outside the Xbow range, because it stays like still for a while when it's pulling a target. So when it was out of range, it kind of like stayed still, and then the Xbow locked on the tower, and then he played recruits, but by then it was too late. But yeah, pretty good push so far. Top 54. I'm gonna play one more. Okay, on to my last match here. Facing wings, so this guy plays a lot of Goblin Giant. Probably gonna be one of those Goblin Giant decks, but tip number 3 and the last one for the video is going to be kind of basic, or it's gonna sound basic, but it's actually really important. So whether you're playing a cannon or a Tesla or a bomb tower, always make sure to know your building interactions, because as an Xbow player or like any other cycle decks, more than half the interactions, I would say like even like 80% of the interactions depend on like how you play your building. Not just defense, but also offense. So like if you're really perfect at using your building, then you should be able to defend well, also be able to attack well, and get a lot of damage. I'm going to give a quick example of this. So let's say your opponent's playing a Hog Earthquake deck, and you need to push the Hog into the anti-Earthquake cannon spot, and you have a 1 Elixir card and a cannon in hand. A lot of people would just play a cannon down the center because they don't know how to use this building trick, but what you want to do is you want to kind of like shove your cannon all the way up high on the opposite lane, and then use a 1 Elixir card to kind of push the Hog into the cannon. I know it sounds kind of vague, but interactions like those are actually pretty important, and you have to be perfect at those to be able to win like a lot of bad matchups. But yeah, that is basically all. So this is kind of a hard matchup. I'm gonna have to focus here, but that was basically all for the tip. I'm gonna pop the ability here. Okay, he might try to Goblin Giant in front just to be annoying because I cycled my log. Never mind. Okay, gonna Ice Spirit. I think that should jump. Oh, never mind. The fisherman hit it, so didn't jump. Gonna knight right now. Took one hit from the fisherman because I didn't think he was gonna not jump, but yeah, the fisherman got to my tower. I'm gonna fireball on the minions. He might try to goblin giant here. I'm actually not in a good spot right now. I don't like this. Yeah, I cycled my knight, but then he played a bowler, so I'm gonna have to take that out with the queen. I cannot take a lot of damage in this matchup because this game's gonna end with like a spell cycle game, and I just have to make sure to like be even on damage or be up on damage. If I'm even on damage, then it might be harder to spell cycle, but not impossible, so I think I'll be fine. I'm gonna cannon here. Okay, I'm pretty good at this matchup too. I think I beat this matchup like a few times yesterday as well. So gonna fireball on the right lane now. Okay, just gonna ice spear in the middle, down the center. Oh no, it didn't jump on the right thing. I'm gonna have to Evo Knight. Oh yikes. Okay, this is not good. He's gonna be back to Evo Archers too. Okay, I don't like this spot at all, but I'm gonna cannon right now. Gonna skeletons back to my fireball. I'm gonna fireball on the Evo Archers. Kind of have to fireball here to not let the cannon die. But now he's going to be able to Goblin Giant minions, which means I'm going to have to abuse my ability to take out the Goblin Giant. Not really abuse, rather just use my ability. But yeah, pop it right now. Then I'm going to Knight here. Okay, I need my Fireball back like right now. Come on. Okay. Oh, they hit the tower? What? I guess the skeletons kind of lined it up for the bowler, so the bowler hit the tower. But pretty good defense. Except for that, I think I didn't take a lot of damage. I'm going to cannon on the anti-fireball spot from the left lane now. He might try to snipe it out with the Litter Prince, but I'll try to freeze it like really quick and then try to go queen on it right now. Yeah, I'll just go queen. Could probably pop the ability too. I'll just go pop the ability on this. Okay, that's going to hit my tower for like one shot, but I'm fine with eating that damage right there. I did cycle a knight in the back, so I was expecting to take a hit, but anyways, gonna have to spell cycle my way back. I cannot get a lock from this point on, so I'm probably gonna have to just kind of throw my fireballs down and yeah, get the damage back. Gonna queen high. I'm glad I didn't do it on the other side because the ability would have taken it out. I'm gonna go for a log right now. Whoa, that goblin giant was kind of horrible. I'm not gonna lie, that goblin giant was pretty bad. It's not gonna do much. Okay, I can knight here to take out all this stuff on the field right now. Okay, gonna skeletons on the right lane for the right Evo Archer because that is the Evo. I have to be careful. Can't let that do a lot of damage on my tower. Yo, I'm already coming back. Oh my god, wait. I'm actually like catching up on damage pretty quick right now. I'm only down like a rage. Gonna go for skeletons. I'm actually gonna have to fireball on defense right now. We take those and then we also take the log here, and that is perfect. Gonna queen the bridge, gonna pop my ability. I think I win from this spot like 10 out of 10 times. I don't think I choked this. Gonna knight, gonna ice spear on this side. Cannon here. Okay, the ice spear was meant to hit the archers, but he actually played the archers pretty smart and all the way down low, so I was not able to hit all of them. Gonna ice spear it. He won't be able to pop the ability quick, so I'm gonna go for a queen. Gonna pop my ability here. Gonna fireball on the tower. And gonna cannon as well. Hopefully he does not pop the ability. If he does, things could get a little bit awkward, but hopefully not though. Gonna have to fireball on defense here because the knight needs to stay alive. Log on the tower. Cannon all the way up high. Do I need a fireball? No, I do not need a fireball, so I just have to defend the bowler. And gonna fireball on the tower. That's not gonna make it, but that is gonna be a good game, so I'll take the win. Pretty nice comeback. Kind of spell cycled this guy out, but we take those. Take the win right there. I kind of knew that I wasn't going to be able to get a log, so I just kind of spell cycled like the entire game. But 37, that is a lot of trophies. Gonna put me at top 34, so I'm going to end the video there. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.